the next example of dynamic NAT, but right now I will create ACL using extended ACL list. All right. So I will create a new project and I will name it as DNAT with extended extended ACL. Here we go. Again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one router here. You can take more than one router, okay? And then I'll take one Ethernet switch here. I can take another Ethernet switch here. All right, and then I will take our VPCS, all three VPCSs here. That's it, VPCS machines here. And again, one more VPCS machine here. That's like your public network, like ISP, and you are about to have a network here. And this is suppose a web server. File, new template, next, switches, guests, and OS Firefox, Ubuntu Windows Server. Okay, not an issue if I wanted to create a new template on GNS3 machine. So that's guest, for example, Windows Server. Install it, please. Not available. Run on. We do not have the GNS3 here, so it's okay. So we need to add the GNS3 VM first. It will take a lot of time, so it's better to use this right now, as we even do not have the Dynamics image here. Then from this to this, and from this to this. Suppose I can do one thing. I can change the symbol here of it. I can say server here. Oh, sorry. Change symbol first of all. Classical, like I have server here. Do we have any server here? So you hear a server, apply it, and okay, this is changing the symbol. Suppose this is our web server. So this is web server. And IP address of it is, now I'm gonna take another IP, public IP 74.125.236.199. There will be an internet cloud in between. Now we can have a switch right now. Here is, for example, this is the ISP here. This is the switch, and public IP over here is in the same range. So that means 10. Suppose this is a web server. Wait a sec. Internet cloud is there. So if there is no internet cloud, we do not have the cloud. Do we have the internet cloud here? Cloud is here, but it's not helping. There is only one particular node. We can add that too, but let's say we'll put this web server in the same network, right? For example, we have 108.50. We can say it is 108 for now. We can have another particular IP as well. It's not necessary. Public IP for it, for this web server. So 160.236. .252, suppose like that. And here, over here, suppose we have 108. 160.236.251, and we can have NAT pool of 108 dot. It's not necessary that we should be having that IP address which I was telling you. So 236.230 up to 108. This is our NAT pool, 108.160.236.239. Suppose this is our NAT pool from which it will take the IP address. So this IP address should be in the same range, but it doesn't mean that it should be in this particular range, but it should be in the same subnet, or you can say 108.162.36.252, and it's 253 here.
No, 251 on the right.
Oh, sorry, 251 here, okay? And then what we have to do is the IP address scheme that we should be having here, or we can have here, is 172.18.122. Suppose from 10/24. Then here it's going to be 172.18.122.11/24. I will just copy it. Then here we will have another workstation, and IP address of it is 12. That's 11 and 12. Now, if we want, we can add more machines, but for now, I am going to take only these. That's it. And now here, the default gateway IP can be in the same network. So 172.18.122.1/24, right?
Yes.
So this is our network where we have to configure NAT, and it should be dynamic NAT, DNAT with extended ACL. Let's go ahead and first of all configure the IP addresses. We will start all the nodes. Yeah, you can see the green lights have came. Right click here and start the console. Come out here, start the console. Come out here, click on it, right click, start console, right click, and start the console. And here also start the console. We will have the Putty here, solar Putty. Oh, these are the devices which were open before. We just need to close them. Host A, host B. And then these are devices PC 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's a router. So go to PC 4, which is here, and add the IP, which is IP address 108.160.236.252 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0 if it's 24, okay? If you want, you can go with the subnetting. So, if it's 108, it's B class address, right?
Yes.
So what will be the default subnet? It will be 255.255.0.0, right?
Yes.
Let's say it's 25, so we can say, or you can say 0.0.
Actually, 108 is class A.
Class A, right?
Yeah.
127, yes, it's class A, right? Yeah. So up to 126, then up to, yep. So it's 108. So 255. So we'll say it's, for example, 24-sider. So that's the subnet mask with the default gateway 108.160.256.255. 236.251. Hit enter. That's it. And we will now go to PC1, and here we'll say IP add IP. PC1, it's 172.18.122.10 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0 with the gateway 172.18.122.1, right?
Yes.
Hit enter. You'll say save at the same time. That's PC1. Then 2, we can say IP 172.18.122.11 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, 172.18.122.1, right?
Yes.
That's it. And at the same time, we are going to say save here, and then we'll go to PC3. No, it's PC2. That means it was 12 here. Okay, so PC, now I'm gonna change it, no problem. So IP 172.16, not 18.122.12 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, 18.122.1. So that's PC3 and it's here, so it should be 12 here and it should be 11 here. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
That's it, and we are done. We can save the configuration here on PC4, save the configuration. Now let's go to router. So config terminal host name can be hostname botnet. Interface, first of all, let's configure the IP addresses. Fast Ethernet, let me allow the labels. So interface, it's FA0/0, IP address. It's how much? 172.18.122.1 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.0 with no shutdown command idiot. Exit from here. Interface FA 0/1 app 0/1. IP address is IP address. It's 108.160.236.251, right? With the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, right? That's it. No shit. Done with this. Exit from here, and then you can say right here. Now we are going to start our steps. So it's not necessary that these are the steps that we need to follow and then I'm going to tell you these are the steps that we need to follow. Now you can just mix up with these steps if you want to first of all create the access list, then IPNAT, or then you do this thing at last you're going to just create the IPNAT inside and outside. So what I'm going to do right now, first thing is I'm going to take first step, I'm going to create access list, the standard access list of our network. So how do we do that? We'll go to configure terminal. So this is the first step right now. So access list, I will create access list to 10 and I'll say permit. It was not like the previous one, which was standard by we added source list. Here it is very simple. Access list, name of the list, permit. I want to permit the private IP addresses, which is this, it's 122.0. So 172.18.122.0. This is entire network with this, with the wildcard mask. What will be the wildcard mask? It will be 255, 0.0.0.255. So access list 10 permit 172.18.1, its wildcard mask, it's gonna be 0.0.0.255. Previously in the access list, sorry?
But isn't access list 10 is standard?
I guess you can do the same again. So this is a standard list, but we can create more than this. So it's, yeah, it's number 10 is standard list, but this is the way. I forgot to tell you over here. This is also, I'm creating this standard access list. I was just telling you over here that we used subnet mask before by creating, we have to use wildcard mask. That was the mistake in the previous example. All right.
Okay.
So that's the main thing. Access list 10 permit 172.18.122.0 with the wildcard mask of that network. As you know that this is 24 network, and then all the networks will be as zeros and host will be 255, or you can say 111. And that will be 255, and we'll hit enter here. That's the access list. Next is we will create the NAT pool. So IP NAT pool, name of the pool, for example, AppTech Qatar. Okay. And as I've told you, what should be the pool? It should be from here to here, 108.162.306.230 up to 239. So I'm going to write it 108.160.236.230. All right, up to 108.160.236 up to here it's same, but 232, for example, 239, or you can say 250. But I want it to be up to 239, and with the net mask, it's 255.255.255.0 and hit enter. That's it. And we have created IP NAT pool AppTech Qatar, and with this particular list. So now IP NAT, we need to link it. So IP NAT inside source list. What's the number? The number is 10. With the pool, it was AppTech Qatar. That's it. And hit enter. Now, these were the 4 steps. First, created access list, then created the pool, then 3 steps inside source list, matching it to, or you can just linking it to, or you can say mapping the pool with the access list. And then we have to go through the last step, which is giving the access on interfaces, which interface is inside and which interface is outside. As you can say, this is inside, that means fast Ethernet 0/0 is inside, and this is outside. So we'll go to interface now, simply interface for FA 0/1. It's IP NAT outside, right? Fast Ethernet 0/1, this is outside. That's it.
Yep.
Let's hang it. Okay, right. Then we'll take an exit from it. Then we'll go to interface fast Ethernet 0/0. And then over there, we'll say IP NAT. This particular interface is inside. So it's inside network, which is a local area network. That's it. Exit from here, then write the configuration, and we are done. That's what is all about dynamic NAT with standard. Even you can use it for extended also. You know how to create an extended or name it, ACL. Over there, you can also use it. But the problem was over here in the previous example I did is I use subnet mask here. It's a wildcard mask that you have to use. Okay, so that's it. And now let's try to ping from PC first. Ping to, what is the IP address of PC4?
109.
108.16 or 236.252, right?
Yes.
Hopefully, I hope, yeah, you are going to get the ping requests from PC3. Let's take PC3 now. Ping to 108.160.236.252. The same thing. I will copy this command, and from PC2 also, I am going to ping it you can have the same requests. And now on router R1, I will add the command show IP NAT translations and see the translations. And this is the translation list. You can have more. So this is the translation list, each IP address. So it's inside global. This is the inside global IP address. So inside 108.160.236.230 on this particular, you can say port. And then 172.18.122 is the IP. So 122.10 has taken this particular inside, outside it has taken 252, which is this outside. All right, that's inside. It will take this. So outside we have 252 already configured, or you can say this one. That's 252. Outside global for 252 is 252, and outside is always, because we have not configured NAT here. So outside local and outside global for this particular computer is same. But if you can see, inside local 122.10, that's local, and global is 230. And when you go down 11, 122, so inside this is 11, but outside is gonna just have entry as 232. And then to 12, you can see it's 231. You understand? And in this side, we have not configured any NAT. So that's the reason why it's showing you inside and outside for this computer as the IP address is same, because there is no config, there's no NAT configured for this particular thing. Now, what you can do is, if you have to configure the NAT in this side also, you can add one more router here. Are you understanding?
Yes.
On that router, you have to do the same thing. So that router will be having here, and switch will be connected. So there will be interface inside and outside one, where you have to implement and access or configure the access list and pool. Okay, so this is how the things are going to work in a NAT translation. Got it?
Got it.
So that was about the dynamic NAT. How can we create pools? How can we create access lists? And how can we understand what's inside interface and outside interface? And also, how can we map the pool with access list? All the commands are correct. I hope you understood and enjoyed this particular tutorial. So you can write the configuration. And with this, we have completed dynamic NAT with, it was not standard, it was not extended, it was standard ACL. That's it. And the next topic that we do have is port address translation. Wait a sec.